Hey everyone, how's it going today? Um, I just had some hot Cheetos and I'm feeling good. Hopefully, your days are going great so far. When we last left off, as we can see on the screen, General Eagler has just been defeated, and we're heading further into Caelin territory, to Castle Caelin, hopefully, to take care of our dear uncle Lundgren. So let's continue. General Eagler has been defeated. Lynn and her band draw ever nearer to Castle Caelin. Within the castle walls, Lynn's bitter enemy, Lundgren, awaits. A man who would kill his own kin for a throne. He is the source of all her troubles. He must be stopped. So chapter 10, The Distant Plains. So this is the last chapter of Lynn's story. And it's a kind of a long one, and you'll see why. Lady Linus, you should be able to see Castle Caelin once we pass these mountains. Grandfather, I'll be with you soon. Everything rests on this next battle. Lundgren will not be receiving the reinforcements he expected. He'll move against us with everything he has soon. Let him come. Let them all come. I will not be turned away. I will see my grandfather. I've come too far to let anyone stand in my way. This is it, Sean. This is our final test. My friends, for one last time, lend me your strength. Okay, so it is the final battle. It's the final battle. I don't know if you guys know where that's from, but I guess we'll see. So everyone, unfortunately, is available. Can I? Yeah, I can choose not to bring people. So I'm not going to bring Will. Wallace is actually not very useful on this map, even though we're going up against Lundgren, who is a general in this game. It's just, he's very slow, and you'll see why. There's rain on this map, and rain, when it does happen, it slows the movement speed of all your units, and he's already ridiculously slow at 5 speed. And other than taking care of the Cavaliers in them, I'm not 100% sold on him. Dorcas, not a fan of Dorcas, sorry, not going to use him. Wrath, not going to use him. Horsebound units are especially hampered in rain, but Scent and Cane are just too good to not use. Maybe I'll try Wallace out. I'm just not a big fan of him. Let me check the map again. Let's see. Because he's going to have to... Oops. Wrong button. He's going to have to go through all these forests here. And then eventually get to Lundgren. He might be useful to hit Lundgren down a bit, though. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have... Oh, I don't have Florina. That's right. Yeah. I just think I lose her. I don't think I ever get her back, which is really unfortunate. Really super unfortunate. Because what Florina usually lets me do when I play, I'm usually able to carry a unit over across because she can fly. I can drop them here and take care of all these units over here. And it'll speed my time, but because I don't have her, because of my stupidity, we're going to have to go with a different strategy. So I'm going to need to bring my horsies up front. I need to get my horses past these forests here before the rain comes. Otherwise, it's going to be ridiculously difficult to get them across. Matthew isn't very good in this map either, unfortunately. I don't think anyone has anything to steal. He is another unit, though. And because he's fast, he has a decently... His luck is bad, though. I might take Matthew out, too. Jeez. It just isn't good. This isn't good, guys. This isn't a good start. I might actually bring Wrath back then. Alright, I might want another frontline unit. Dorcas? No, Wrath is probably decent enough. This is hard. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with these guys. I need to get the horse units in front. Because getting them past the... I think I have 1 or 2 turns. Or a couple turns before. I just need to get them down into this area as soon as possible. Before the rain comes. And everyone else can move slower. I don't care about everyone else necessarily. So, okay. Let's start. Don't get any units on this map. Newcomers rather. At this point, against these guys, being in the forest doesn't matter. I just want to get them across as fast as possible. Keep the lance. And I want Wallace to be right up behind them, because he is super slow. Okay, have the axe equipped. Yeah, there's different types of terrain that you'll have to deal with in this game. One of them is like desert, which slows everyone's units except for flyers and what do we call it? Except for flyers and magic users, but we won't see that until much later in the game. I was hoping he wouldn't attack me, but whatever. I'm kind of going fast here because I don't want this video to be an hour long. That'll be saved for the later chapters. Okay, so every time the rain's gonna start, it's gonna start the next turn. When Lynn says this, those clouds are looking bad. It's going to rain soon. And she also tells you when the rain is gonna start to let up. Okay, so she'll be like, "Oh, the clouds are breaking. The clouds look like they're breaking soon." So I'm just gonna have Wallace move. Actually, I'm gonna move him down here. Have seen javelin this guy. Yeah, it's just very important to get your horses out of the forest. If I can't reiterate that enough. So Sane, I think his skill is C now. Which is good. Okay, I'm okay with being in the forest at this point. Because it only counts the movement when you need to move into that space. It doesn't count the movement. Wow, Ken is getting a lot of crits today. Well, a brief couple episodes, actually. Of Wrath. So you notice I skip a lot of these houses. The houses don't do very much. They just a lot of it tells you about the map and about raid and stuff, which we already know. There are a couple times where you do need to go into houses, and when you do, I'll probably go into them. But as for right now, we don't need to worry about that. There's no units to get in this chapter, so... Okay, Eric should be able to finish that guy off. He got hit, but that's okay, because I have Sarah. And now it's going to start raining. So you'll see all my units' ranges are significantly slowed. So instead of 5, Wallace can only move 3. Instead of 7, my horses can only move 3, typically. Wrath, because he's a nomad, nomads have a little bit better traction in the rain. So instead of 7, they can move 5, but it's still not a lot. Okay, just get these guys across. And I'm just going to play for Sarah, get her across. Healer is important. You don't want them to fall too far behind the party, because you need you to heal. Look, the clouds are breaking. The rain should stop soon. So next turn, the rain's going to stop. So I have Wallace come here. I'm gonna have Wrath go first. No, I have. This is a choice. Okay, I'm gonna have Sane go here. I'm gonna equip the Javelin. See, I'll go here just to show you guys. You're to fight Lundgren, aren't you? Do you have enough weapons? Lundgren's no ordinary knight. He's a general. Iron weapons lack the edge to penetrate his armor. If you need something, visit my father's armory. You should go to a shop next door to his too. Yeah. You scored a ridge. There's an old snag that's to it. There is, if you've never played the game before, there is useful. So basically, like I told you, there's a snag right here. That if you destroy it, instead of coming through this way, through the forest again, you can take an exit. If you hit the snag, you see it has 20 hit points. It'll make a bridge that you can cross. So it's better to send your horses down here and your units on foot through the forest. And take care of these guys. Your more mobile units you can send through there. Take care of these enemies. You don't have to. You can send everyone down here. But it's completely up to you. And it's pretty much faster to send your units up here and down this way like that than to have them travel through all these forests because it limits your range so much. Let's play for Lynn. And for story purposes and role-playing purposes, we'll have Lynn kill Lundgren, because that's always cool. Okay, so the rain let up. I'm just going to have Wallace head down south. Not even worth it for that. Okay, so let me take care of this archer guy. And I have Wrath come down here. Let's see, is 9 badges better than 8 with how much can Kent attack? 10. So I want to do 9 damage. Okay. So Iron Bow it is. And I missed. Well, that sucks. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rescue. Oh, better not go that way. I'm going to rescue and hold on to him. And I have Kent take care of this guy. No damage. And then we'll come here. We'll just come here and finish this guy off. And get the level up. Alright. Lucius. He's definitely a glass cannon character for sure. Okay, so I'm going to move Sarah down here. And there's on this chapter there's a little trick you can do, and I'll explain that when it I guess I can explain it now because it's gonna be the enemy's turn. But you can, any unit where there's any map where there's like a castle like this and like an armory, you can kind of abuse the level up system here. Just have a unit like Wallace stand in front of the boss character until the boss uses up all their weapons, uses up the durability on their weapons. So you just have, like, for Lundgren, for instance, he has 20 uses of the lance and 20 of the javelin. Make him use all 40 uses, and then he won't be able to counterattack. So then you can place units, weaker units up front. You can place weaker units up front. And I'm going to move Sane back here and then drop off. Eric, head back this way. And then, sorry if you guys hear noise again. There's kids outside playing. At least this is okay like that. But you can, like I said, you can wait until the character uses up all their uses of their weapons. And then once that happens, you can attack with any unit you want. The weaker units until they hit. And so not only does your XP go up a little bit for each hit, you also, your weapon level goes up as well when you do that. So you can keep doing that for all the characters you want if you have the time to do that and you don't care about ranking and what's it called, a tactician, you know, your score at the end of the game. If you don't care about that, then you don't need to worry really. I'm gonna send Lynn the other way. But if you have like 400, 500, 600 turns that you're willing to spend, you can level up pretty much all your unit, all these initial units to level 20. And it's kind of a cheap way to do it, but I'm just gonna equip the mini. I'm not gonna be using it. The uses come back at the end, so. Okay, so I'm just gonna have. Equip the sword. Visit here. We're all behind. So villages usually have, if they have energy ring, will increase strength and magic. Ooh, that would have been great for Florina, but energy ring. So you can get items that increase your attributes. So like energy ring is good for strength and magic, respectively. So, and it increases by 2. So if I use it on Lucius, 10 will go up to 12, and if I use it on land, 6 will go up to 8. You usually want to use it on a weaker unit, more useful unit to you. Can't quite. Let's use the lance. Hit down to 1. I don't know who has low strength. I guess I can use it on Sarah. That might be a bit of a waste though, because their thing doesn't go up by very much. Lynn isn't really a useful character later in the game anyway either. There are chapters where you'll need to use her. I'm gonna save. He has 2 uses. I want to be able to double people, so I'm gonna save Lucius to not do that. Instead, I'll have Urk attack this snag and make a bridge. It's usually good to check the uses, the durability of your weapons. If you have an odd number left, like 1, and you have the ability to double, you won't be able to. So it's usually good to check that sometimes when you start to get low. That way you don't waste it. And you have the opportunity to... Usually by then I'll have a backup weapon. Like I'll have 2 like silver swords for say, and one of them is about to break. I'll switch to the other one and use... If I'm able to knock out a unit in 1 hit, I'll switch back to the less durable one. Well, I thought they were going to attack Lynn, but I guess not. They'd rather go after the advantage here, I guess. Okay, so... Oh, it's going to start raining again. Here we go. So, let me get... I'm going to have these guys book it over here. Bloop. Have them book it. Wallace, I'm going to have him be a stopgap over here. Just stop anyone that comes forward. Lynn can stay here. Have her stay like that. And then I'm just going to send all my other horsies down there. And I could play for Wallace again so he can attack that guy actually, but I'd rather get these guys as far across as possible because I don't want to waste time. If I were doing that strategy like I told you guys about, where I don't care about how much time I waste, at that point I'd be like, I don't care. I did try that once where I did the like 400, 500, 600 turns, and I was able to get majority of all my characters to level 20. Like my Florina was level 20, my Cain and Sent were level 20, and then once I got the proper items to promote them, I just did it on the spot, and you get the most out of your character that way. But because I don't want this video to be so long, and I'm not gonna wait 400 like spend a 2, 3, 4 hours to do that, I'm just gonna the game wouldn't be challenging then, is what I'm trying to say. There's only so much that doing that will do. But if you can see, that village has reddish orangish tops to the housing, that means that village has an item that you can take. Armor Slayer, Heavy Spear. I don't really need any of these because buying stuff in this chapter has no difference, but I will buy the bow so that Wrath can hit once. I will buy a Heavy Spear. Don't have a merchant, so I'm just going to sell this Vulnerary. I'm going to sell this short bow. I'm going to sell this iron bow. I'm not going to use a hammer. I'm going to buy this Heavy Spear. Couple Heavy Spears, and we should be good to go. So these things are armories. The one next to it is a vendor. Vendor sells those magical item type things like vulneraries, common magic spells. Like right now it would be lightning, fire, and thunder. But we don't care about that right now. Actually, I should probably play for him. Get him a little bit closer. There you go. Lynn can handle these guys by herself. She could pretty much crit all of these guys if she wanted to. There you go. There's no point in saving the Manicaddy. The reuses go back up when you see her again later on in the next part of the game. But yeah, there's no reason to save it. So let's see here. I will need lightning, so I am going to buy that. I'm going to steel bow this. I'm going to heal Sane. See, this is working out pretty well, I must say. I'll Sane wait right here. Oops. Wrong button. Sane wait right there. Have Kent right next to him and attack this guy. Ha, there's a miss. Okay. Wasn't able to hit him, but I'm gonna move Lynn down here. She's gonna own with this Manicaddy again. Ah, no crit that time. That's okay. It's sad that they make Lynn so weak in this game. But there are great characters. Heal I don't need to buy. Lightning I'm going to buy one for Lucius. I'm going to do for this guy again. Okay. We're doing pretty well. This chapter shouldn't take much longer. Hopefully. Kind of blitzed through it. That guy's gonna come attack me. I should be able to double this guy easily. Maybe even get a crit. No crit that time, but you can always be hopeful. Alright. Okay, Kent's probably going to be one of my best units. I better make sure I keep him alive. Yeah, I'm even doubling these Cavaliers now. That's really good. Okay. Okay. 90. Okay, so I need to get a hit on Lundgren. So let's start moving dudes over. I do need to use that energy ring now, or else I'm going to lose it, I believe. So maybe I'll just use it on Sarah. I don't think anyone else here really needs it. Nils is not going to use it. Lynn. I guess I could use it for Lynn, but that's really kind of pointless. I wish I had Florina. I would still use it on Florina if I could. Or maybe I just use it on Kent and bring his strength up to 11. I think that's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe I just raise it. You know what? Maybe I'll just raise her. It's not entirely a big deal. I apologize for the sound outside again. It is very hot in my room, so I had to open the window, and there's kids playing outside. So if you hear them, I apologize, but I don't want to pass out while I record. Pretty sure you guys can understand that. Okay. I'm going to steel bow this guy. This is my realm, and you've entered without my permission. You will not leave these lands alive. Okay, hit him twice. So he's going to attack me back with the javelin, and hit more, twice more. He'll get experience. Okay. This is... I don't really need to level him up. He'll be fine. Then I don't need to level her up. Henry's okay. Henry. Kent. Where did I get Henry from? You know what? I was watching a video from MXR earlier today. That's probably why. If you guys don't know, MXR plays in mods and vlogs. Well, he doesn't really post on the vlog channel anymore. But if you know MXR, or if you don't know MXR rather, definitely should go check them out. They're absolutely entertaining. Henry and his girlfriend Jeannie. I've been watching them for years now, and they always brighten up my day. Just like I hope... Excuse me. Just like I hope I brighten your guys' days. Somehow. If I don't, then... that's too bad. Jeez, sorry guys. Let's see here. Oh, here. I guess I heal. Kent. Come on, magic. Oh. Now I'm wondering, is it even worth it giving the magic to her? Because I probably won't use her. Priscilla's more useful. And to be my stave user. And Lucius will be my light magic person, so I'm probably not going to use her. If it weren't for the low magic growth, like, she'd be an excellent, like, look at that. Look at the stat placement. It's pretty good. Defense isn't good, but magic users aren't great at defense anyway. But she has only leveled up like 2 or 3 times. Chances are the magic skill will go up a couple, but not a huge bunch. Light magic, if you didn't know, light magic tends to crit more than the other types of magic, than dark magic and what's it called? Anima magic. But I'm just gonna end the turn here. Okay, he got a hit in. He said, I got a hit in, and he's gonna bounce. Well, I guess what I can do, so I can get him to level 4. I have Wallace stand right here. Not quite enough. That's unfortunate. Oh, that was a waste. Maybe I'll have him do it the next turn. Oh, Sane. I'll have Sane do it. Ah, Sane, you're not like that stubborn fool, Kent. You're reasonable. Leave this child Linus and stand by my side. You'll go far in my service. That is a gracious offer, my lord. Quite. However, I am rather fond of my friend, the stubborn fool. And if I am to pledge my service to any liege, I would choose lovely Lady Linus over foul Lundgren, regardless of the risk. Fool, I will make you regret your decision. Well, that kind of sucked. Because I missed. Okay, cool. So I'm done with leveling up Wrath. Wow, that shit is not bad. Wait a turn here. And then Wrath disappoints me like that. Clouds look bad, it's gonna go rain soon. So Urk is gonna be important here, and Lucius are gonna be important. I'm done with Wrath, so I'm gonna keep him there. Javelin. There we go. There's the hit I was looking for. Saint's gonna level up to 9. Oh, his skill. I'm gonna need to use a skill book on him. His skill is just so bad. He hits like a truck, though. Okay. So, that's it for Sane. I'll send him to safety. I'm gonna keep Kent around to save units if I need be. Okay. Yeah, Lundgren's not gonna do any damage to Wallace. So I'm just gonna do this to bring Lundgren down a bit more. Lucius. Guess I'll just wait like that. That way he's gonna stay on the javelin this way. So Wallace can get another hit in. And Eric's gonna level up. Yeah. It's okay. Okay, the rain won't last long. And I'm pretty sure as this mission goes on, status. Turn 15. Okay. It's not great. But as it goes on, the rain will just continue to be there. Because there's no need to really move anymore. So, yeah, I'm gonna hit him once. I'm gonna move Urk away. Ooh, okay. How am I gonna do this? Let me heal Lynn all the way up to full first. And then I will... Sorry about the yelling again. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this episode really quick. I don't think he can kill me in one hit, so I'll wait here. And I'm gonna... Okay, so Nils will be... It's important for Nils to get to level 7, I believe, later on in the game. I'm gonna heal Sane, I mean. Might as well heal while I can. And he's fine there. So he's probably gonna attack Lynn here. He also says something to Kent. So you're a girl claiming kinship with my brother. You'll play this farce to the end, won't you, Lundgren? The Royal House of Caelin has no need of a Caelin mongrel. I'll put an end to this foolishness here and now. To further your own black ambitions, you've hardened my grandfather, and the very land you ought to serve. I have neither pity nor mercy for you. Lundgren, prepare yourself, whelp. Well, that sucks. I was hoping he would miss there, but he didn't. Okay, so sky clears up. So I think this will be the last turn. So let me heal Lynn. And then I'll have Lynn. Is it better with the lance? No, Manic-Catty for sure. Chance of a crit's high. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed twice. Come on. Wow, I was not expecting that. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to rescue her now. Oh, that really blows. I'm going to play Kent. Okay, defense went up. Cool. And I'm going to drop Lynn here so she can get a little bit of healing. I'm going to need to bring down Lundgren a bit more. So I'm going to leave Urk there. Maybe I should have left Lucius, but... That really sucked she missed both. I was hoping she'd get a critical even though the hit chance was low. But that didn't happen. Okay, so... Let's get a heal a bit. I'm going to heal her up to full. Okay. I might actually need Wrath. Oh no. He's going to be dead. Should I attack with Lucius? He's going to kill him. I really want Lynn to get the kill. Okay. So I'm just going to hope here. I'm going to hope one of these has to hit. Come on, Lynn. Maybe I should have waited for my turn. Ah, there's a crit. Thank you. That annoying little girl, nothing but a savage from Castle Caelin throne should be mine. And there we go. Oh, that was a pain. Oh, jeez. Okay, her luck went up, skill, speed. Yeah, she's definitely the fastest unit. But that's it. So I'm going to have Nils play for Lynn. And then I'm going to have her seize. And we are done with Lynn's story. We've won. At last, I can see my grandfather. You are Lady Lindis, are you not? Who are you? I am Reisman, the Chancellor of the Caelin royal family. I had received word from Kent and Sane when you first met, but then Lundgren discovered the message and imprisoned me. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to your true home. Thank you. May I see my grandfather now? Yes, of course. Do not be shocked by what you see. Lundgren has been poisoning the Marquis's meals for some time. His body has been ravaged. He's been bedridden for months. Poor guy. Imagine being poisoned for months, but your sheer willpower to see a loved one or a family member is the only thing keeping you alive. That is, it has a lot of meaning, I guess, to people going through what they're going through this year, but it's crazy. Who's there? I said no visitors. I will see no one. She looks sad. ... ellipses. What are you doing? Leave me to die. Pardon me. My name is... I'm Lindis. Eh? Did you say Lindis? Is that... My father's name was Cesar, chieftain of the Lorca. My mother was Madeline. I was raised on the plains. Could it be? Come here and let me see your face. Oh, yes, there is no doubt. You are Madeline's true-born child. Grandfather. Lundgren told me that my daughter had died. My heir, and you too. He told me that you were dead. Thank you for living. I am blessed. Mother and father were slain last year by brigands. I was the only survivor. I lived on, but Linus, please forgive a prideful old man. If I had but accepted your parents' love, there would have been no bandits. We would have lived here together in perfect peace. Grandfather, my parents, my tribe, our life was one of love and peace. The end was tragic as she was traveling her Vashta Stampede there. For those of you who have never watched Trigun, you definitely should watch it. It's a great anime. Anyway, the end was tragic, but up until the attack, we were truly happy. Truly, Madeline had a life of happiness. Knowing that gives me so much joy. Thank you, Lindis. I can die in peace now. No, Grandfather, you mustn't say that. There's no avoiding it, Lindis. I've taken too much poison for far too long. It's too late. Be brave, Grandfather. You will recover, believe me. On the plains, we say that illness fails in the face of a strong heart. I am with you now. You mustn't give up. You are with me. Yes. We have so much to talk about, walks to take, music to listen to. There's so much I want to do with you, so much lost time we can recover. That does sound nice, doesn't it? And once you're well, I'll take you to the plains. I'll show you the endless sky, the oceans of grass. I want you to know the lands my mother loved so much. The lands Madeline loved. You're right, I still have quite a bit of living to do. You can do it, Grandfather. Lindis. Lady Lindis, do you honestly plan on remaining here? Tell me truly. Yes, until my grandfather is well. I can't leave him now. I won't. The physician says that Lord Housen looks like a new man. It's like he was never ill. And it's all thanks to you, milady. Sorry. He's the only family I have left. I want him to have a long life. Lady Lindis, what is it, Florina? I've been taken into service by House Caelin. From here on, Lady Lindis, we'll be together always. Really? Well, that pleases me so, but please don't call me Lady Lindis. For you, I'm still just Lynn. I beg it. Oh, shoot. I'm sure a lot of you are probably yelling at me. As I'm talking to Florina, I just realized I never used the energy ring. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, it's not a big deal. It's too... You know what, I'm not going to think about it. and I'm going to move on and learn from this mistake. My Pegasus and I fly for your house now. I am your servant. There are rules to follow. Florina, I'm happiest when I'm with you. That's more important than how I address you. Please. I suppose I'll just have to get used to it, right? Very well, I understand. Ooh, thank you. I do love you, Lynn. Oops, I mean, Lady Lindis. Ha ha ha. Oh, Florina. Lady Lindis, I've decided to stay too. Well, weren't you planning on returning home? Well, I was, but I've grown quite fond of Lindis's legions, you know. I couldn't possibly leave everyone behind. I'll send word to my family regarding my decision. I'm pleased to have you well. Thank you, milady. Sean, you're leaving, aren't you? No, I'm not asking you to stay. It's just, I'll miss you. When I found you unconscious on the plains, I had no idea we'd be together for so long. You've helped us so much, and I'm sure you've learned all you can from us. You'll do just fine on your own. I have the utmost faith that you'll be a master tactician, Sean. Well, that's debatable. If I can't even remember to use my energy ring, then that's from someone who's seen you at work. Well then, take care. I hope I see you again. I'm sure that I will someday. Sooner than you think. Sooner than you think, Lynn. Okay, so this is kind of like a credit scene. Kent, Knight of Lycia. 60 battles, 129 of them, lost 0. For his bravery, Kent's named Knight Commander. High honor for one so young. No one denies his worth. Saint Knight of Lycia. 55 battles, 34 wins, 0 lost. Satan's earned honor being Sub-Commander of Caelin Knights. Knight's promotion, still loves the blah blah. Florina. Her injuries are not so severe that Florina is abandoned inside. She's traveled with her to Caelin. Once she recovers, she joins Lynn's forces as a mercenary. So she does come back. She will be back in the next part of the game. Cool. I didn't lose her forever. Will Archer Ferre. With sheer outlook and his happy-go-lucky demeanor, Will has become quite dear to Mega's Caelin. Sorry, it's going too fast for me to read, so you guys can read it. Dorcas, fighter of Burn. Once Lynn's true heritage is recognized in Caelin, Dorcas returns to home in Burn. There he cares for his wife and makes a good living as a mercenary fighting local bandits. Sarah, cleric of Ostia. Ultimately, Urk succeeds in seeing Sarah safely to Ostia. While her behavior is irritating at best, she is sorely missed. Her acerbic tongue has become legendary. Urk the Wandering Mage. His contract with Sarah complete. Urk sets up for Etruria. His time as a mercenary is just a part of his training, and he is glad to see it end. He has since returned to his mentor, Wrath the Sacaean Nomad. In the celebration following Lynn's return to Caelin, Wrath slips out unseen. Whether he has returned to Sacae or has continued to work as a mercenary, no one knows. Matthew the Enigmatic Thief. Matthew vanishes after the final battle, and his whereabouts remain a mystery. Nils the Mysterious Musician. Nils and his sister Ninian take their leave of Castle Caelin after a few days. He may well be traveling the land, mastering his musical skills somewhere. I love that picture in the background, though. Lundgren's going to get owned by Lynn right there. Lucius, the traveling monk. Lucius studies in Caelin for a time, but he departs after receiving summons to another land. He has since been seen traveling with a hard-eyed mercenary. Wallace the Caelin general. For Wallace, Lynn's struggle only whets his appetite for battle. He sets off in search of a cause worthy of his blade. He lacks any sense of direction, so it may be years before he returns. Sean the tactician. Sean leaves Lynn to continue his training. He plans on traveling throughout Lycia. Lynn refuses to say goodbye, believing in her heart that she will see him again. Alright. So sorry if I didn't get the beginning part of it. But you can pause and read if you'd like. Lynn the sword fighter from Sacae. Lynn lives with her grandfather as Lady Lindis of Castle Caelin. Under their loving care, Lord Housen recovers, and now the two of them go for many walks in the castle gardens, I think it said, on clear or dry nights. Lynn can be seen high atop a hill near the castle. Perhaps she is remembering the home of her youth. The Plains of Sacae. Alright. Well, that's the end of the game, everyone. Thanks for watching the series. No, I'm just kidding. The game isn't even close to being done, guys. Here ends Lynn's story. Would you like to save your progress? Yes. And it does save. I don't know why it does this, but... And we will continue from this screen next time. So I hope you all enjoyed. This will explain the next part of our adventure. So I tried to keep this shorter than usual. Not shorter than usual, but as short as I could. Kept it to 50 minutes about, with all the rain and stuff and missing attacks and all that. But I hope you all enjoyed. And when we pick up again next time, we will be playing Elliewood's story. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you did. Leave me a comment and let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.